coming up in this episode. In this episode, we'll be making predictions for the AFL Round 16 matches 2022. So stay tuned to find out what the predictions are. Like and subscribe if you haven't liked the series so far. So guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the predictions. So last week we got 7 tips out of 9, which is not bad, but I feel like I could have got like more. So if we go here, yeah, could have got that. Was a pretty gettable one. They're 2 gettable ones, so let's get into round 16. Alright, Brisbane versus Western Bulldogs. This one could be a close one. However, I'm pretty confident that Brisbane's gonna win that just because it's get at the Gabba. If it was at Marvel Stadium, I would have maybe tipped the other way. However, Brisbane, they lost against Melbourne. I feel like they're going to bounce back and get a dub here. Western Bulldogs, they're not bad. They're coming along nicely. Don't have that many injuries. Getting English back probably, but with Brisbane, they're getting a few players back. Or maybe Zorko. Who knows? Probably not. Maybe. But yeah, Brisbane it is by... I'm going to predict 20 points. Alright, Carlton vs St Kilda. Another pretty convincing decision. I think Carlton will win that. If I can click it. It's at their home ground. St Kilda aren't doing well. They're going to drop off pretty much. And they're going $2.44. I think that's pretty lenient. In terms of like the money bet. Pretty too close for like what it actually is. I think Carlton will win pretty convincingly. I think probably around 30 points. 25, 30 points. Alright, Sydney versus Essendon. Another easy one. Sydney, of course, they're coming off a win against St Kilda. They're doing pretty well. They're going really good. And I think, Essendon are pretty shit this year, so nah. Next one, Melbourne versus Adelaide. Another really straightforward one. Melbourne's going to get pretty much done. Beat them up, the Crows. My nemesis. Because I go for Port, but anyways, yes, I think, it's gonna be pretty one-sided match, I think, and not really anything to be too much excited about with this match. Next match, there's so many easy ones. I think Geelong's GMHBSM too. Some North Melbourne aren't even gonna do that well against them, but I feel actually North Melbourne haven't done that bad against Geelong. Okay, Jim HBA, I think they only lost by 30 or something last year. And they were pretty shit, North Melbourne last year. Interesting. Next match. Gold Coast versus Collingwood. Okay, this one's probably the hardest one for the whole week. Gold Coast, they could put on a good show. They won against Sydney away. They did beat Fremantle at Metricon. And Collingwood did beat Fremantle, so I'm gonna say Gold Coast Suns in this one, and it's gonna be a close one. It'll be like 10 points, something like that. But Gold Coast, I feel like Metricon Stadium. If it was at MCG, I would have went Collingwood. But even though most tipsters have predicted them, I don't think that. I think Gold Coast get the job done here. Richmond versus another easy one. Richmond, MCG, West Coast, pretty shit this year. Not really that much to talk about. Giants versus Hawthorn. Okay, this Hawthorn could come out of the blocks. They play well, like rarely, but they can actually. They've got it in them, but I feel like GWS are playing better. They nearly won against Collingwood. They came back late, but they couldn't get it done. Alright, and the final match of the round, Fremantle versus Port. As much as I would love to say Port will win, they won't, I don't think, against Fremantle, because I'm a Port supporter, right? They have to win this. They have to win this to stay in touch, but I don't think they will against Fremantle. However, they could cause an upset. They don't play bad in the West, however. I do feel that Fremantle will get the job done. It won't be a blowout. I feel like 20 points, somewhere around there. But if Port can pull off an upset, then I don't care if the tip doesn't go my way. I'll rather Port win than the tip go my way, pretty much. Let's say this changes. And yeah, so guys, if you're liking the series, I'm going to try and make this a weekly thing every Monday, AFL tipping. I know it's early in the week, but I'll do it first. So guys, like and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the first episode of the tipping series, and I will see you next week Monday for more tipping. Catch you guys later.